What is going on? This is Steve's in Community, and in this episode on the Griffin Indiana series, I am going to be fertilizing one of the fields, and I'm going to be using the new 4020 to get that done with, and the John Deere LF12 fertilizer. If you guys are interested in any of the mods that I am using, all of them are going to be in the description below, and you can check them out, you can download yourself. They are going to be available on all platforms. So before we get into this video, if you guys are liking the series, please leave a like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. And here we go. I'm going to start doing the first pass here with the John Deere 4020 and the John Deere LF12 fertilizer. And I'm really liking it. It's a little bit different than most of the in-game fertilizers, I'd say. It's more like almost like a sprayer type of deal. It kind of just like sprays one little area, but the spreaders, you know, get a little bit wider angle when you're fertilizing your field. This one I think is perfect, especially for the sizes of fields that I have on this map so far, and the sizes of fields that I'm planning on buying. They're not huge because I don't want to be doing all the work on huge fields with smaller equipment, and that's kind of what I'm stuck to when doing the old style farming. So down to your 4020 LF12 fertilizer, I think is the perfect combo. Doesn't pull it too slow, I'd say. I think it has the perfect amount of horsepower to pull this fertilizer. And as you can see, it has the narrow tires on there. And I just recently got this tractor, and I'm only really going to be doing lighter work with it, like seeding, fertilizing. It's not really the best tractor to try plowing with, in my opinion, and I don't think it'll be the best tractor to try doing silage harvest with when that time comes. But I guess we shall see in the future. So I'm going to do this little section first because it's kind of rounded over here at the end, and I can't get the most even lines with the with seeding or anything like that, so I've been breaking it up in these two sections. Doing one section and then doing the other. I think it's the perfect way for this field. Tried making it as rectangular as possible, but I couldn't get it perfect because the field right there on the left that I use for soybeans. But I'm going to finish up right there, and I'm going to go turn around, go back to the other side, and do it again. I think this is the best way to do all the work on this field. I do this with harvesting, I do this with plowing and sowing, and of course now fertilizing. I'm trying to get the best yield I possibly can, so I'm going to be fertilizing twice, most likely, just so I can get 100% yield or close to 100% yield this harvest. Last harvest wasn't the greatest, but this one I'm going to definitely try to make it up with by using fertilizer and some other resources that I can to improve the yield. I might try to find some other tools in the mod menu that I can use, but right now I'm not too sure which ones I'm going to use. I'm still looking, trying to find some older style ones. I found an older style silage harvester like you've seen earlier, and we are going to be using that in the next video. I'm going to be harvesting the silage field first, just so you guys can take a peek at that. It's probably going to be a long, drawn-out process just because of the size of the silage harvester. I'm only going to be doing 2 rows at a time. So, yeah. I think that will be pretty interesting, and that upload's going to be coming up tomorrow. Got another line there done, and I'm going to switch up, go to the other side here, and get another line on this side done. I think the 4020 is perfect for doing this kind of work. I think it definitely was a good purchase. And I'm trying to figure out what other tractors I'm going to be getting next. I might get a 4040 with a cab as an upgrade, or something around same range as that. Something I can use. I might put narrow tires on it again. Something I can use for silage and have a bit more horsepower than 4020 and the 3010 that I have. And there we go. And I am just about to finish up this section here. Then I'll move on to the rest of it. I'm gonna get all the fields fertilized, and my other planter that I use for corn has the built-in fertilizer with it, so I can put down some seeds and fertilize at the same time. I think that's gonna be pretty useful. And then the second time around, I'm going to do it with the fertilizer again. If I can find an older style spreader, I might use that for lime, and something like manure or something possibly I can use that with. But I'm trying to think of an area I can put a cow pasture. This would have been a perfect area, but I put 2 fields here. There's another area I do have in mind that I can put it somewhere behind the house. I think that would be a pretty good spot for it, and then I can get some cows going, make some TMR and whatnot. But I also need to find an older style baler before I do anything like that. And as you guys can see, the 4020 does a pretty good job at fertilizing these fields at a nice 9 miles per hour. I want to mine a little bit more, but I think that's all I'm going to be able to get. And if you guys have any recommendations for the series or anything you'd like to see me do, just let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely get to them and definitely give them a try. Alright, just about done this first section. Probably have 3 or 4 more passes, and I'm move on to the rest of the field and get that finished up. And another thing that this mod does really good is it has a little hand lever on the back. I mean, if there's an animation for it, that'd be awesome, but I don't think we're going to see something like that even in Farming Simulator 25. There's a little hand lever on the back, which I'm pretty sure is accurate to real life. Once I get that pulled, as there's a little animation for it, then the field, or the fertilizer, will start fertilizing the field, and I think that's a really good touch to this mod. So far I really do like the LF12 fertilizer, and the 4020 matches perfectly with it. Some of the downsides of the 4020, it does not have the best sound in my opinion. They could have been a little bit better at that, but I think I went over that in a previous video. Keep pulling this along. I think right now I do have a 75% yield bonus. So if I fertilized again, I'm going to have a 100% yield bonus, or if I fertilize with lime, it would probably be even better, but I'm just going to work with what I have for right now and move on in the future. Alright, so I ended up getting that last little section done. Now I'm going to do the last few passes on the field, and then I'm going to end this video. So if you guys made it to this point, that's great. I do appreciate it very much. And if you guys are enjoying the series, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to finish up these last few passes, and then the video will end. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll do a little cinematic with music over for the last couple minutes of the video. But yep, thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. This was Steve Sim Community, and have a good night.